Nate G 219 to help it back and better. Y'all know what it is. Another one coming at y'all. This is another reaction video to the Dante Network. Shout out to you, Dante. But let's get going on this.
I'm like, man, I'm nothing but 20 years old. And I was like a light 110. I'm like, I'm not gonna even survive in there. I'm like, man, what am I gonna do when I get there? Like, what's gonna go on? And they sent me here, y'all. This is called Morgan County. Deep back in the woods, deep in the mountains, as you can see. I'm looking around. I'm like, man, ain't no way I'm gonna survive out here. And all the guards just big, cornbread fed white boys. They big. I'm looking like, man, please help me make it out of here. So days go by. You know, this is where they classify you of what level you is, what type of risk you are, like medium, high, low. So, you know.
So this classification thing, this is with every prison you go to. After you leave the county, you go to get classified. Basically, they do all your blood work and see what kind of risk you are, and then send you up to whatever prison you're gonna go to.
Days go by, they like, here go your cell right here. So they put me in a cell with a dude, he was in a gang. So people came to me, they're like, hey, look, don't really say nothing out the way to this dude. He got a lot of time on his head. So just get in there and just chill. You know what I'm saying? Just tell him where you from, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know, we get in there. We lock down and everything, you know. I'm trying to be respectful and everything, you feel me? You know, I'm asking what I can do, what I can't do. Like, my bunk up top, but I got to step on his bunk to get up. So, I'm like, hey, is it cool if I step right here to get up there? He's like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Okay, boom. Day one go by.
Okay, so he is exhibiting a very, very large amount of respect, and you can tell this is his first time through a prison, so he doesn't know exactly which conduct, what kind of conduct he needs to hold himself on. But he's gonna learn. He's gonna learn.
Wake up, eat breakfast, come back in the cell. The lockdown, we was on 23 and 1, 23 hours, 1 hour out. So when we locked down this day, he said like he got an attitude. So he don't want me to step on his bed. So I'm looking like, so how the hell am I gonna get up here? So I'm like, hey look, I'm gonna step on this table and get up here. So he got mad about me stepping on the table. I'm like, what I'm gonna do, fly up here? So I get up there, I'm reading a book. All of a sudden he like, hey, when the CO come through, you need to tell the CO you don't want to be in here no more. It's gonna be some trouble. So I'm like, what? He like, it's gonna be some trouble. So when the CO come through and knock on the door and ask if we alright, you need to tell him that you don't want to be in here. So you know, me, I'm a man. I came from the streets. I came from the hood. Look, I know how to fight. I don't care. He bigger than me, but I'm like, look, I'm in survival mode now. So the CO come through, the CO walk past, I ain't say nothing. So you're like, alright, you might as well go and lace up your shoes and put these towels on the week.
First of all, he was in no survival mode. I can almost guarantee his butt cheeks were squeezed together so tight they could have snapped the pencil flat if it was vertically in the butt cheeks. He was terrified. He hadn't even been there but a little bit. This is his second day. He's already being put on the door, or being told to be that he's getting put on the door. And knowing how to fight on the streets and knowing how to fight in prison, two completely different scenarios. Especially when you're in a 6x8 or 8x10 cell. I'm telling you, steel and concrete do not forgive you.
go burn heads.
He talking about, hey, you didn't tell the guard that you wanted to go out the cell. I'm like, nah, I'm straight, bro. I'm like, I'm cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's my first time being in prison, so I ain't thinking nothing of it. So yeah, I'm up in my cell, up in my bunk, reading my book. He snatched the book out of my hand. I'm like, what you got going on? He like, hey, bro, you need to get down. You need to get down, bro. You need to get on the floor. I'm like, get on the floor for what? He like, I told you, bro, if you don't get out of here, we gonna have to get him up. Get him up is another language of we need to fight. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, alright. I'm like, I'm a man at the end of the day. Win, lose, or draw, you're gonna have to do what you gotta do. So I jumped down.
And that is the mentality that you need to carry as a man in prison. Win, lose, or draw, I'm a man first.
He was like, so what you want to do? You want to burn hands, or you want to wrap towels around our hands? I'm like, at this point in my mind, I'm like, I don't even care what we do, really. He was like, all right, you can go burn knuckles, and I'll wrap a towel around my hand. So I'm thinking in my head, he can fight. He must know he finna beat me up. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. So I hop down. I wait till he get his little towel or whatever around his hand. I put my back to the door.
That's where you messed up. You waited. When you knew you was gonna be beat up, should have swung.
Everything that's over there by him, it's the bed, it's the chair, it's everything that can hurt you. So I put my back to the door. So as I get prepared, he talking to me. Like, you sure you don't want to go? I'm like, nah, I'm straight. I'm like, man, you tripping. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to defuse the situation at the same time. Not that I'm scared, it's because I don't know what's on your mind. They just told me you had about 24, 25 years. So you trying to hurt me. So I scratched my head a couple times. I'm like, man, I'm ready. It's whatever you want to do. So he rushes me. When he rushed me, I sidestep. Bill, I hit him. Boom. He stopped immediately. Oh, hell no, you hit me. I'm like, ain't this what we supposed to do? We fighting. Oh, he gets amped up. Everybody on the next cell beside us, they're like, hey, y'all tripping. Y'all stop fighting. I ain't paying him no attention. He's like, no, I'm finna kill him here. What? You finna do what? Okay. So we get to fighting, boom. We fought all night, y'all, for hours until the next day, until lunch, until breakfast time. Oh yeah, y'all. He tried to steal on me. He tried to sneak me. My back against the door. He tried to sneak me. So he got me with a good one. He got me with a couple good ones. I ain't gonna sit here like y'all like I was just in there just beating on him, or he was just in there beating on me. Nah, we was fighting. You feel me? Like, he got me with a couple good ones, but he had the towel on, so I just had like a bunch of bruises and stuff on my face. You see what I'm saying?
So just so y'all know, like, when y'all locked in the cell all night long and you're fighting, you're not gonna just be fist fighting the entire 6 hours, 8 hours, however long you're locked down until breakfast comes. You're going to be fighting, you're going to be taking breaks, there's going to be guards having to walk through, especially if you don't want to get caught. You're not going to be fighting when the guards come through. And it's a fight that goes on all night, on and off. You know, nobody can fight for 5-6 hours unless you're damn Navy SEALs, and I don't know. I don't know anybody that can fight for 5 or 6 hours straight. I've never seen it, never heard of it.
I had burnt knuckles. I'm skinny. I'm 110, y'all. And it ain't no straight bones hitting him. You feel me? But it gets good. So he done slipped up. Y'all. He fell in between the bed and the seat. Like, butt in the air, head down. I took my foot and I tried to kick his head to Japan. Oh, but when I did that right there, he was so mad, y'all. oh no, you kicked me. I'm looking like, what I supposed to do? You tripping. You done tripped out in here. But everybody banging on both sides of the wall. Hey, y'all chill, man. Y'all chill, man. Y'all just wait till the morning, man. Wait till the morning. Nah, we ain't wait till the morning. So you feel me? He wanna rest, and we gonna fight again. Alright, take your rest. I'm standing right here. I ain't getting back up in that bed because I don't trust you. I don't trust you now. I don't trust you. So boom, he wanna fight again. It went on and on all during the night, y'all. We just fight. He get tired. So then after a while, he like, what's up? So, can I go to sleep? I'm like, can I go to sleep? Nigga, I don't trust you. You the one wanted to fight. You the one wanted to be this big guy. So, he was like, bro, I'm straight. I'm like, really? I'm thinking in my head, like, you really straight? Man, nah, I'm ready now. I done see how you fight now. So, and he was like, bro, I'm just gonna lay down, bro. All right, that what's up? I ain't give a damn about stepping on this bed or nothing. Then I'm stepping on every goddamn thing to get up in my bed. Nigga, F you. So you feel me? I get up in my bed, I'm reading my little book. I'm up all night, y'all. I'm up all night. Because I don't trust him. He got too much time on his head. And I done disrespected, I done kicked him. I done did all type of stuff to disrespect this man. So both of us stayed up all night. We wake up the next morning. Everybody come out the room. Everybody standing in front of our cell. They're like, man, y'all straight? I'm like, yeah, I'm straight. I had a little couple bruises on me. You feel me? Had a cut up on this eye and everything. You feel me? So word done got to next door, which is some people that I know from Tennessee. So they come over there. They're like, hey, bro, we gonna get you moved over here. There's some little young Crip dudes. They knew me. So I'm like, oh, he blood. Hey, we'll be over after lunch. So after lunchtime, they came over there. They done fell in on him. They jumped him. They beat him up and put him out the yard. So when they moved me next door.
Okay, so as far as Bloods and Crips in Indiana, I can't speak on that happening too much. Because Bloods and Crips just aren't here. There are some, but it's because they've moved from other places. If anybody says they're Blood or a Crip from Indiana, there's only one Blood set that I know of, and there's some scrubs out of Michigan City. And I don't know how they became honored or if they are truly honored. I did hear from one of the big Bloods that I was in Indiana State Prison with that they are honored. He didn't really honor them, but they were honored. So this is a thing. When you have two organizations, okay, like he said, his Crip boys came over and jumped the Blood dude. That doesn't happen like that. That would have raised an all-out war over a dude that's not even a part of an organization. So this dude's all cap, or their structure is all crap. And I think it's a combination of the two.
We need a small business loan fast.
I got this.
Lone Falcon!
You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking it with them, you see what I'm saying? Then I met one of the big homies on Crip. He know my uncle, so you feel me? I call out there to him, hey, you know him? He like, oh yeah, he cool, he 100. I'm like, yeah. Then I told my uncle about the situation that happened last night. He like, okay, he got you. So now, the next day, it's time for classification. They're gonna tell me, am I at a high, medium, or low in the penitentiary? So they label me as a medium. So now, they're like, the bus coming tomorrow. You might be on it, you might not be. Some people sit here a month, some people sit here more. But I was on that bus, y'all. I was on this bus right here. Man, they put me on that bus. I'm talking, I'm shackled like this. They got shackles on your wrists, shackles on your waist, shackles on your legs. Then they got you shackled to the bus. I'm here thinking, what about if this bus crash in a river, catch on fire? I'm like, man, this is not human. This is...
You sink. You become unalived.
Not human like. I'm like, no, this is not human like. Hurry up and get me out this bus. Get me to where I need to go. So, you know what I'm saying? Then every bump you hit, every bump you hit, you feel it in your wrist, your thighs, and you feel it everywhere. So, boom. They take me hours out. Now, they send me to West Tennessee. I was in South Central, down there by the Turner Center. Right down the street from the Turner Center. If you're in Tennessee, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. The bus pulled up to the penitentiary. I'm looking like, well, dang, this penitentiary's bigger than that. So, you got everybody lined up on side the fence, hollering and blah, 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 this. I'm looking like, man, look, this is not what y'all think. I just got to fight, and I'm ready to pick these up. So, I get into the classification room. A dude was like, hey, who named Ratchet? I look around like, shit, it ain't me. I don't know you. He was like, hey, who named Ratchet? I like, what up? It's me, what up? He like, hey, your cousin, he on the compound, he told us to come down here and get you. I'm like, ho. Nah. I'm thinking the Crips done sent a hit out on me, y'all. I'm thinking they finna get me. I'm like, who my cousin? They were like, Capone. I'm like, okay, it's my cousin. So you feel me? I get to the pod. I'm like, what up, cuz? He been in there almost 20 years, y'all. I'm like, what up, cuz? He was like, man, nothing. He giving me food. Everybody coming in like, we got a phone, food. Here go you some clothes, all this old type stuff. Here go your cell. Here go a TV. I'm like, it feel like college in here. It feel like college. So I get my little stuff. I put it in the cell and everything. You feel me? I meet my seller, his name was Whisper, you feel me? His voice was like this low, y'all. Like I literally had to lean out the bed to talk to him. But so we go to sleep, wake up the next morning, I heard man, I'm like, who's this knocking on the door waking me up, bro? I'm like, what is going on? I see my cousin looking through the little box. Hey, cuz, get up, cuz, we're going to breakfast. I'm like, I'm not even a breakfast person, cuz. He like, man, come on, get up, get ready. I'm like, all right, boom. I get out. I'm like, all right, I'm ready, cuz. I walk out, y'all. It's 15, 20 people lined up in front of my cell on the catwalk. I'm like, what is going on, cuz? He like, hey, it's security, cuz. I'm like, security for who? He like, for me and you. He like, cuz, you know I'm GD, cuz. I'm like, I know that, cuz. He like, well, we got security. He said, by you being my cousin, and everybody see that now, you affiliated with us. So everybody know you, everybody.
You are an associate. You are not affiliated just because you got a cousin that's a gangster disciple. And you can't be brought home while you're incarcerated. And that's coming from Homeland rules. Like, I don't know what y'all do down south, but it does not seem to be legit. Like, did the big homies from Chi-Town know this? Doubtful. I just can't get over that. I mean, I wanted to say the Crip boys helped him, and didn't he just say that the Crips were, he thought the Crips were putting a hit on him? I don't know, because he God only knows. But let's continue.
Thank you, GD. I'm like, what? I say, all right, cuz. I'm like, we'll talk about it later. Boom. We walking. Everybody in line to, hey, you need to move that way. You need to move that way. Hey, we coming down the steps. Y'all need to move. Y'all need to get out the way. So, you feel me? I feel like I'm Obama walking through there. Y'all, What up? Everybody looking at me like, who's this new nigga? Who's this new person in line, y'all? We get to the cafeteria. Look, I'm like, I need to get up front now, cuz I'm hungry. Y'all say y'all having pancakes and peanut butter? I'm getting up here. I go up front, y'all, I grab a little tray, boom. I go sit down. Everybody look at me like I was crazy. Like, hey, cuz, you need to get up, bro. You need to get up, bro. I'm like, get up for what? Nah, I'm finna sit down. They're like, nah. You at the Crips table. You got to get up. I'm like, at the who table? Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm finna get on up. So, you feel me? Then they come.
Yeah, because he definitely said that the Crips helped him in the classification center. He definitely said Crips came in and jumped his roommate, which was a blood. And calling cap
Now they telling me, hey, look, this is our tables right here. This is GD's table right here. When you come, if you come by yourself, anything, you sit right here. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna bother you. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you. I'm like, all right, that's cool, cuz. So we eat. We on our way back from the child house. The same thing go on. Hey, y'all move. We get back to the compound. Y'all, everybody woke now. Last night wasn't nobody up. I came in late. I look around, man, there's people all up top, all at the bottom, groups over here, groups over there, everybody just looking. But he like going back up in the cell. They marched me on back up to the cell. He like, hey, when you come out, keep your boots on. You see what I'm saying? No matter what, keep your boots on. He like, you want to shower? I was like, yeah. So he like, put your boots on, knock on the door. I'm gonna have security outside. He said, they gonna make sure you get to the shower. We went down there the same way. I just got my boots on. They tell everybody, get out the way. I get in the shower. I got them sitting outside the shower. I'm like, now hold on now. So as I exit the shower, you know what I'm saying, they did the same thing as had we came down, you know, they tell everybody get out the way and all this old type stuff. So I get to the room, I'm putting my clothes on and everything. So I heard.
Okay, so I've never seen any big homie walk through the yard, yes, with security, but people ain't clearing out the way like that, especially when there's many different organizations. I guarantee if the Gangster Disciple said to a Blood or a Vice Lord or whoever, an Aryan, hey, move out the way, we coming through, move out the way, we coming through, nobody's moving out of the way. People respectfully, because the range isn't like a roadway, it's like a hallway, like a little bit wider hallway than your household hallway. It's not, people ain't moving out the way, especially if they're part of another organization. And I guarantee y'all ain't the only ones organized or affiliated with an organization in that prison or in that dorm, especially.
Then knock at the door, doom. I'm putting my clothes on. I'm like, what up? Who is it? They're like, hey, Capone said come to the cell when you get done. I like, all right, boom. So went over there. It's about 3 or 4 people I don't even know nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing food everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Somebody back there on the phone. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, hey, look, this bro right here, he got the stove, anything you need to eat, just come here and tell him, you feel me, he'll write it down, you see what I'm saying? When you get straight or whatever, you feel me, you can just pay him off, however y'all want to do it. He's like, look, you good, whatever you get, you feel me? I'm like, all right, that's cool. Look, bro got the burner, which is the phone. He's like, you need to use the phone. He's like, you ain't got to go down there and use that phone, you feel me? I'm like, all right, cool. They were like, all right. So now, they get to talking about the gang stuff. So they were like, well, look, bro, we want to bless you in. We want you to come to the organization. So I'm like, all right, I'm listening. They were like, all right, look, we bless you in. You see what I'm saying? We're going to give you the rules and regulations. We're going to give you everything you need. We're going to give you your lit, and we're going to put you on probation, and we're going to watch you, you see what I'm saying? And you got a certain amount of days to learn this right here and come back and recite it to us and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, okay. Know what I mean? I got that. So I did all that, blah, 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 blah. Boom. So now I'm running with them. So everybody know.
Okay. So, from the motherlands of where Gangster Disciples growth development come from, being blessed is being brought home. And that's not how it's supposed to be done. So, if this ain't all cap, y'all doing crap wrong. You doing things the wrong way. First of all, gangbanging, bad choice. Especially if you went into prison unaffiliated. Man, don't be a sissy and click up while you're in there. That's number one. I can't say that for everybody, because not everybody that's clicked up is because they're a sissy. A lot of them had a lot of time, but this dude just seems to be capping, man. That's growth and development. GDs are not a prison organization. Although There are a lot of members of this organization that are in prison. They're not a prison organization. They're a street organization. Therefore, you cannot become official while you are incarcerated. Bottom line, you can't. You can't come home while being incarcerated. You can get taught, you can learn, you can aid and assist, you can do all that, but you can't come home official.
What I am.
What you not.
Next thing you know, hey, we got an emergency meeting. Somebody done breached security. Somebody done did what? What is breach security? Oh, one of the brothers said somebody done took his phone next door. We got to go get that.
With SpotMe, I can overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
Install the Chime app today.
When you're out scouting this summer, make sure you know where you stand with Onyx Hunt's up-to-date property line information.
Already? I ain't been with y'all long. I'm like, good. What's going on? Hey, go get your boots on. Alright. So boom, we get our boots on. We marching down the step, boom, boom, boom. Everybody quiet. It's quiet in there now. Cause I guess everybody knows what's going on. We walking next door. Boom, they done popped the door. Another group from the other side. They come out the same way we do. We meeting in the middle of the hall like this, y'all. So everybody walking through this thing. It's the vice lords and the GEs. We get outside. We face to face, y'all. We face to face. We looking at each other like, the big people down at the bottom. They talking. All it take is one swing or one anything, it's going down. I know a bunch of people got butchers on them. I seen my homeboy, he got a big lawnmower blade on him. I'm like, it's finna go down. It's finna go down. I'm like, hold on. My spider senses came in. What? Where's mine? Where my weapon at? Where my lawnmower blade? Where my pepper spray? Something. Give me something. I'm sitting here face to face with this a random person I don't even know.
It's because you're not official. Bottom line, you're aid and assist. You're a pawn on the chessboard. That's all you are. That's all you are, is a pawn.
Everybody lined up. Everybody face to face with one person. I'm looking at this man, he looking at me. I'm like, bruh, you must not want to be here just like me. I'm like, but if it pop off, I got to hit you, or you gonna stick me. Where is my blade? A box cutter, something. I ain't got superpowers. If it go down, it's gonna be an all-out knife fight. And here I am, like David. I need some phone books or something around my waist. Something, anything. But, I guess they resolved it at the end, you feel me? They were like head back into the unit. But as soon as we get in the unit, these little groups that were sitting around, they was plotting on each other the whole time. And it was Crips versus Crips. I never understood that. I thought all Crips supposed to stick together. The 5 dudes and the Roman 60s, they into it with each other. I don't know why, but they informed one of the big brothers, hey, it's gonna go down in here. So they told us, hey, go to the top tier. We lined up on the top tier. All of a sudden, we see they meet in the middle. I'm like, it's really what they be showing on Discovery Channel. It's gonna go down. So I'm paying attention to everything and everybody and seeing what they got and seeing, I'm looking at their gadgets and stuff. So it done popped off. Knives coming, people running out there chasing each other. And I look over in that corner, y'all. It's my first time. I just hear some ting, ting, ting. This man had a blade longer than goddamn Africa to Japan. He hitting the concrete going through that man. He ting, 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 ting. I'm like, oh my God. Man, I'm finna go in the room.
all of a sudden, in the guard, we got one guard, y'all, and it's always a lady, and she was young. So all she do is just walk around the park. They ain't got a booth for her to sit in or nothing. So she just in there backed up in the corner scared. And she was pregnant. So I'm like, man, it's going down in here. I'm like, man, hey, I need a blade. From here on out, I need a blade. But I didn't get now, though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because like Gangsta Disciples, like we got them, but we don't use.
If you need your business, products.
Alright, first of all, shout out to you, Dante. And I'm sorry, it took me a couple weeks to react to this. Weather, work, all sorts of things been going on in my life. But I had to react to this one. Because I just feel that there is a lot of cap in this young man's story, because you know as well as I do that the Crips jumping the blood at the beginning and how he twisted that up, that just sounded a little fishy. And you know, this man's talking about in 2 days. I'm not saying things like this don't happen in 2 days. This happens. This can happen a lot of times. A lot of times. But in a level 2 facility, I'm not saying they're not popping people like that, because a level 2, like I said, Westville Penitentiary, it's labeled a level 2, but it's one of the most dangerous places in the state of Indiana. But there's more fighting than stabbings. It's just a fact. Because people are going home. For the most part. People are going home. And then the gang confusion, it just... Also, whoever you are, dude, you ain't no G. You an associate. Sorry. But hey, this is Nate G 219. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that channel if you want to help out. And hey, if they ain't hating it, you ain't making it. Deuces.